It's just before 4 p.m. at Costa Glen Retirement Community in Carlsbad, and a group of residents are gathering in one of the meeting rooms. But these seniors aren't here to play bingo. It quickly becomes clear that this is not your usual retirement center activity.
You know that gay marriage and gay marriage and marijuana have been okayed in a couple of states now. Leviticus 20th chapter, 13th verse says, when two men lay together, they should be stoned. And we've just all misinterpreted it before.
That's Brigit Clarke-Smith, a Costa Glen resident who started a group called Atheists Anonymous 2 years ago. Brigit was raised as a Christian, but says she quickly decided it wasn't for her.
I was 8 years of age, and I used to play the piano for the Sunday school. And I would play, Jesus loves me, this I know, for the Bible tells me so. Little ones to him belong. He is weak and I am strong. And then this poet, who was the superintendent of the Sunday school, would come over and, that isn't the way you sing it. And then she would tell me how to sing it. So when I'd get to that part again, I would just go, because I said, I'm not weak, I'm strong. And I don't even know who he is.
Brigit started Atheists Anonymous after a fellow La Costa resident asked if she was a Christian.
And I thought, that's a strange thing to say. And I said, no, just like that. And then she said, well, what are you? And I said, I'm an atheist. And she was angry and she walked right out.
A woman overheard Brigit and shared some advice.
She said, oh, we're atheists, but we want to remain anonymous.
Brigit decided to start a group for atheists like that woman. She named it Atheists Anonymous in her honor.
That couldn't be free in the United States of America to say that they were atheists. I thought that was just terrible.
There were 16 members at the first meeting 2 years ago. Meetings showcase speakers who talk about atheism and religions like Christianity, Islam, and Buddhism. Some recent meetings have attracted more than 90 people. But despite the increasing popularity, Brigit says some residents of Costa Glen don't appreciate her efforts.
So I've been called Antichrist. I have been called a Jew lover. And one day I was just standing in our mailroom right down here in Hillside where you came in. And they were looking, two ladies, I didn't know them, they didn't know me. They were looking at a poster. And it said, Brigit Clarke-Smith, questions 3032. Call me. You see this woman's name? You see this woman? She's a sinner, she's going to hell, and she's going to burn forever.
Whitaker is a religion professor at San Diego State University who studies atheism. He says it's not surprising that La Costa's Atheist Anonymous members have faced hostility.
There has been various surveys done that atheists are considered basically the most hated minority in North America.
Whitaker says the word atheist can be heard as confrontational to religious people.
If an individual today has a type of atheistic A on their chest, then there will and possibly may have some negative repercussions.
That might be changing. A Pew study released last month shows the number of Americans who say they don't have any religious affiliation has more than doubled since 1972. Whitaker says atheism is least common among the 65 and older age group, which makes women like Brigit especially unusual. It also might explain some of the resistance her group has encountered among the residents of Costa Glen. Eliane, another resident of Costa Glen, was raised as an atheist. She says she sees far less acceptance of atheists among her generation.
I think that with the younger group, 20s, 30s, it is highly acceptable. Nobody really cares if you're Catholic, an atheist, a Jew, whatever. Okay, it's never talked about. That is not in their conversation jargon. I think it's us, the older generation, that continue to label it.
Brigit says she appreciates Costa Glen for allowing her group to meet, but she has some complaints. She wants her meetings to be listed on the center's events calendar and says she was asked to only put event flyers in the mailboxes for current members of the group.
Then there were too many complaints, and I understand them. I understand complaints. I mean, I get complaints.
Costa Glen is not affiliated with any religion and says on its website it is welcoming of all religions. Michelle Chafee, the activities director at Costa Glen, responded to our interview request with an email. We try to keep clear of sponsored political or religious clubs, since we are not a faith-based community, she wrote. The term Atheists Anonymous was really sort of a joke. It would be better called Exploring Religions. Some of Brigit's friends agree a name without the word atheist would be less controversial. But Brigit says the name of her group is part of the point. She thinks the word atheist is like poison to some people and frightens them.
I just don't want it to be poisonous. I just don't think it's right that it's poisonous.
Franz Burkholder, another La Costa resident and Atheists Anonymous member, says he feels people in the retirement center accept every religion, but not the absence of faith.
The issue is that we are priding ourselves on being tolerant to other beliefs and religions, and that's being socially correct, but it's still, we accept that we do not tolerate the beliefs of atheism.
For that reason, most of the Atheists Anonymous members agree they should not change the name. They plan to continue holding meetings and fighting for acceptance from their peers. Claire Tregeser, KPBS News.